Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Homeward Bound. You guys are back in the crossroads, as it may be, on this dying world. Dead world.
Shall we try pointing the tongue at each of the paths?
I think we should.
Yes.
Wow.
Or even off the paths. I think we spin in a circle with the tongue.
The direction of the fort pings most loudly. There was sort of like a dull buzz a little bit everywhere, and kind of pointing towards the mine, you can pick up that the buzz is maybe a little bit stronger, but maybe it's only because you already know that there's something there that you can tell. But when you point towards the fort, it is unmistakably, the tongue becomes more erect and more vibrating.
Okay, what about the, what about this one? The one to the right.
Fuck all.
Okay, so Grimes, let's assume that there's a way home, or a way somewhere better through that fort that they're guarding. Maybe we can find a back way in. Maybe this other path adjacent to it. Maybe that'll loop around and give us a back way into the fort or something.
It's worth the try. What is time to an immortal?
Indeed. So I think we head down this way, and I'm going to mark it as 4, sorry.
Who numbered these paths? Monster.
Going down number 4.
Why don't we just call it number Z?
So number 1 is where you get the vibrations from, but you're going to head down number 4 anyway?
With the hope that we can backtrack to the vibrations, or backtrack to the fort.
Yeah, totally.
Do I gain HP at some
point? Yes, you do. Yeah, it takes a long time to walk back to where you are here. You guys are full by the time you get to this circle.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. You head down the pathway. What is the conversation as you walk down the pathway?
Well, I think it's this idea of maybe we should keep checking with the tongue, see if, we can still detect where the portal is back in perpendicular direction to the path we're traveling. Because we're kind of thinking that we're going to try and maybe veer off and get to the fort from the side.
Okay.
But yeah, we've been a while away from the demons, but we should keep an eye out because those guys are dangerous, obviously.
Right. So you walk maybe, 5 miles down this pathway when you see a brand new carving in the ground. It is very clearly recently done. You can even see like the small bits of rubble nearby. The top of it has been polished smooth. And William, you can easily tell, I guess both of you can easily tell at this point because you've seen her in the sky for so long, that is the symbol of Madrigal carved into the ground. Bright, shining, clean, smooth, sanded even.
Okay. If we take this moment 5 miles in to point the tongue back towards where we assume the fort is
you can sort of like
back,
wave it around, like, oh, nope, it's still down the way. But now it's like slightly off to the side.
Okay, so we're here-ish, aren't we? Like, so we should see it off to our side or something?
Yeah, you're getting something like that.
Okay, so let's keep going. Because if
we're not on a path that leads to a portal, as far as
correct.
No. Yeah.
So it should be like that way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's still mostly forward, right? I think we should think about turning off when it's like completely perpendicular.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe we should veer off. Does that make sense, Neal?
It does. Yes.
All right.
You continue along your path. What's this? Yes. Oh no. Okay, it's fine.
Oh no.
For some reason, I don't have a description for the monster that I want. It's apparently the same description as a different monster. Terrible.
Almost like you don't have original thoughts.
Almost like I forgot to describe it. I copy a monster stat block, I change the stats, and I forgot to change the appearance of this monster, so I have no idea what it looks like. It's alright, we'll just skip it then.
Yeah, okay.
Just fucking skip it. No monster encounter. It's fine. I can't remember what they look like. You
still
walk
want the
down the
XP
path for a long way until the forked tongue resonates at a perpendicular spot to your path.
All right. What do you say, Grimes? Let's veer off.
Sure. Is it like rocky terrain? What's off the side of the path?
It's that same sort of broken rock with spires jutting out all over. The map you're looking at right now is a good example of what it looks like as far as the eye can see.
Okay. Well, we'll make our way across this moonscape.
Mm-hmm. You head perpendicular to your path, following the forked tongue, and you come to the edge of the ocean. There's a sheer cliff that drops down 30 or 40 feet, and then the fairly uncomfortably still waters below. And gazing out, you can see that the tongue is leading you this direction, but...
Should we follow the shore back?
Yeah, maybe follow the shore back, see if we can get on the right side of the ocean.
So I guess turn left and follow the shore.
Let me just
turn left.
draw what I mean. Oh shit.
You follow the shore. It twists and winds. You keep yourself on the edge of the shore and using your tongue to sort of manage your pathway. Can I get perception checks from all members of the party?
I don't think we need to use the tongue. I think we're following the shore.
Sure.
Back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grimes, you will hear the grinding of stone on stone. Your ears kind of perk up off to your left.
William, I hear something.
All right.
Should I eavesdrop, Neal?
Yes.
Is that an option?
Yes. It's definitely the sound of cartwheels moving across a difficult path.
Is it the main path to our left, do I think?
It's something to your left, whether it's the main path or a non-main one.
I think I hear a cart. It's not coming towards us, right? I guess we stop and I listen.
No. Yeah, you just
Can I tell if it's coming, if it's going towards the crossroads or from the crossroads?
Yeah, you can wait long enough to get the impression that it is heading away from the crossroads in the direction of the fort.
Oh, so it's up this way.
So if you have come here and now you're doing this, it is headed this direction. So it's going to be headed sort of in the same direction that you are, but along the road instead of picking its way through the moonscape.
All right, so I hear a cart.
Shall we wait for it to
heading
pass?
Towards the fort. Should we, or should we ambush it?
I don't see any reason to take a fight.
The more we kill now, the less there will be later.
I'm hoping that we can sneak through and not have to fight them at all.
Do you remember the fort? There was only one way in, and there were guards everywhere.
Maybe not from this side. Look, if we have to fight them all, it's impossible. So killing this group of 10 or whatever, I don't really think that's going to help us.
Alright. So I guess we wait and let the cart pass us.
Okay. It passes.
And we carry on.
Alright. You pick back up and carry on.
So we follow the shore, and do we eventually curve around like this? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is the sketch that William drew accurate?
Yeah, it's close enough. You were already on that side when you heard the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can continue following along the ocean's edge until you reach what appears to be a large wall that runs all the way to the edge of the ocean and to the edge of the cliff.
Is it manned? Or demoned, as I suppose it is?
Well, yes. Give me a perception check.
Oh, shit. Double shit.
Yeah, you guys can see that there's a wall here. You can guess that it's probably manned, but you don't see any guards on it at the moment.
Maybe they don't have this edge of the wall manned. There's no gate or anything, right?
No, it just, the wall goes towards the cliff and then sheer drops down to the sea.
Is the wall smooth, rough?
It is fairly smooth, yeah. It would be impossible for William to climb it. You might be able to do it with a really good roll, but this shit is like,
No, but what about
to prevent
climbing
climbers.
down the edge of the cliff and going around the edge and climbing back up on the other side?
Trying to get me killed?
I think you'll be okay. It's me I'm worried about. But if you take a rope, I mean, I've got 20 feet of rope.
I don't have any rope.
I've got 20 feet of rope, so
Okay.
depending on how thick the wall is, potentially you could climb across. I'll hold onto the rope, and then you could help me with that. Because if the wall's only like 10 feet thick, right? We only got to climb 10 feet to get across. You look dubious, Neal.
Well, why don't we see if I can get up and over this wall?
No, but I mean, like, can you not go around the edge? It goes to the edge of the sea.
Falling into the ocean.
Okay.
If we can help it, like, unless it's necessary.
Well, there's going to be stuff on top of the wall, though. It might be safer to sneak
We
around.
still would need to walk up to the wall and climb around it if you're.
Yeah, we'd need to go up to the wall.
The edge. And how tall is the wall?
About 40 feet. Pretty massive wall.
Yeah.
Rivals most of the castle walls that you know in your homelands.
Well, I think we, naively assuming that the wall is unmanned over here, we'll probably approach it.
Okay.
I've got my crossbow in hand.
Sure. What did you,
Yeah.
Grimes? Your perception check was
16. Or I rolled a
16.
3.
They rolled a natural 4 on their perception check, so
I think if everyone fails, just no one notices anyone. It's not like who rolled the least bad failure. I think
right.
it's
But
just
whoever rolled the highest will see the other person.
Well, no, because you could
First
make
eventually-
Grimes roll it.
I think
You can
nobody should see anything.
Grimes should roll a stealth check, and it should be their perception opposed against his stealth.
Is Grimes
But I
moving
think-
forward stealthily by himself?
Well, you know, I mean, we're both moving together, but his
Well, then
some
his
elements of
stealth
his-
check doesn't matter because he's
My
no one's moving stealthily.
understanding, my understanding of this edition, at least, is that if you fail, no matter what you're opposed by.
Right. Okay, so that's
Right.
why
Like, you
they
can-
have the encounter distance in the DMG. Or if you both fail your perception check, then when do you... There's some
I think
rules
it's
on this.
Yeah, I think it's completely possible that like two ships passing in the night don't even realize that they go past each other.
That
But the
should
wall
be a
here,
possibility.
I mean, so yeah,
That is true.
I feel like until something necessitates another check.
So both groups are surprised. So we will use distance if either of you spot each other. The distance is going to be a matter of feet.
Well, we're going to be 40 feet away, at least.
I mean, you'll be 40 feet down, but how many feet out? You know?
Well, yeah, so at least 40 feet away.
That's true. So I guess the two of you edge forward, sort of going from one large rocky outcropping to another large rocky outcropping until you hit this section where the rocky outcroppings have been flattened or removed, and you've got maybe 20 feet of clear space before you can get to the wall, and there's going to be literally no cover here from here on out.
Okay.
And we don't see any movement on top of the wall.
No movement on the wall.
Should I try and climb it?
If you think that's better than going round, yeah, sure. But take the rope.
All right, I take the rope and affix it to my waist
Mm-hmm.
and approach the wall.
We've been here once
Ah.
before.
I think I walk towards it, not expecting there to be anything.
Yep.
Because we could metagame slightly and crawl with the cloaks over us.
Yeah, but that's what I was avoiding. I mean, I do have a cloak of elven kind or whatever this thing is. Cloak
And
of
your
sky
face.
kind, but I'm not phased at the moment. Because I've got my crossbow, but I think I'm about to put it away and climb.
All right, you get to the wall.
And I think I attempt to climb the wall. Just to feel it out.
So this wall is near, it's not perfectly smooth, but it's pretty damn close. So you're gonna have like a minus, oh, I don't know, 15 on your climbing check. It's gonna be a very difficult attempt for you.
Well, you got plus 26, so.
Where's the climb?
Oh my god, you have plus
Yeah,
26?
I've actually got a bunch of unspent thief points that I probably should have used, but oh well. Climb. Maintained stone is -6. Very slippery is -8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's like icy or slimy. But...
Right. But this is like
Is that?
smooth. It's not just like a rock wall that's well maintained. It's like a rock wall that's had the edges on it cut down. You know, like you couldn't, if there was 100-foot piece of drywall, no matter your thief skill, you couldn't climb it without like digging into the drywall itself. You know, there's no, there's no
you say
grip.
so.
I say so, and the PHB says so.
Okay, but wait, hear me out, Ryan. I hold the rope, you climb around the edge of the cliff. You're only going to fail if you get 1. If you get 1, I'll strength check to hold you. You get across the other side, and you tie the rope to something, and then I try and do the same thing, and
I'm not failing if I roll 1. 26 minus 15 is 11. I need a 10 or higher.
No,
I think
I'm
I'm just
saying...
gonna... Yeah.
Sorry, because let me just draw something, because I don't know if maybe I'm not getting this across, right? Here's the edge of the... This is like the edge of the rock, and there's ocean down here. Right, let me just get a little blue one. So this is all ocean, yeah? Correct? Okay. And then... This is the wall. Why can't you just, like, climb... You know, like, how do I do the drawing thing now? Like, why can't you just climb, like, you know, around the edge?
I could, yeah.
And if I hold onto the rope, even if you get a 1, I can hold you.
How thick is the wall? Do we know? I guess we'll walk.
You won't
over
know
to
until
the
you're on the
edge,
side. Yeah.
peer around it. I feel like
you
I'd
can
rather
get-
just climb up and over it, but we can do the climb around later.
You can get
if
to
we
the
want.
edge of the wall and see that it sort of stretches onward, like it walls along the coast as well.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So I'm not sure how I'm ever going to get up this. Unless we had like spikes or something that we could use as pittance.
Or
You
more
still have
road.
that sword that allows you to jump, your grasshopper sword?
No, I gave it to Bellum.
Yeah.
Can your harpoon stick into the wall?
Yeah, potentially, yeah, maybe.
You don't have the teleporting harpoon anymore though.
No, that would be good. Just chuck it over the wall.
Yeah.
Can you fit into a bag of holding?
Nah.
No. Wait, do we still have the ring of shrinking or the amulet of shrinking?
No.
Maybe that. No, shit, that would have been good.
All right. Well, I guess I'll try climbing it.
Okay.
You said minus 15,
Yes, sir.
24.
Well, Grimes, even though this wall is smoothed out to make it impossible for other people to scale it, you manage to find the tiny little cracks that no one else can. You turn your toes into the toes of a ballerina and hold yourself on like the smallest offset grain, pressing your hips close to the wall and reaching and pulling. You can slowly scale to the top of it. Give me a perception check as you near the top.
Barely a pass. 21. I think
reach
I
your
paused
fingers-
just before the. Yeah.
Yeah, you reach just to the top, you listen, you don't quite hear anything, and as you begin to pull yourself up and over, you come sort of face to face with one of these hydras, who looks as surprised as you do to see it. Neither of you really expecting the other one to be there. And I think there's a brief moment of,
What
before
are you
the
doing
initiative
here?
dice get rolled. So between the two of you and just the two of you. Oh.
Nice. Yes. Kill it, Grimes. Come on.
All right. So I pull myself up and over, roll and land on the top of the wall next to this Hydra, and draw 2 blades. I assume it turns to face me, so I don't get like a back attack or anything.
Yeah, it was already sort of facing you to begin with. It was looking out over the field.
Okay. 18
is... Where's my Hydra
That's
stats?
a hit. That's a hit.
Hydra,
maybe not on this
AC
plane.
14 is unarmored. Wait, what does unarmored mean? Hold on. The fleshy body's AC 14, but the
got,
plates
like,
and piercers bump the AC to 22. If attacked from the underside or the back when its plates are up, its AC is 14. And it said there's like a bit of a wall, so you're not attacking from underneath it or that it's back.
I'm next to it on top of the wall.
Yeah, you guys are about even with each other. So your dagger clatters against its bony plates.
But I can called shot to avoid the plates, right?
Yes.
Go between the plates.
Yes.
So I could have done that and still
Yes.
hit, but I didn't declare it ahead. So I'll declare it with my offhand, I guess.
All right.
Which I believe is +7.
It's a +1. It's a +1. Remember.
Yeah, that's why it's +7, not +6. We roll 20. So no.
It's a 9. No, your other dagger comes and clatters against it. Are you on the wall, or are you pulled over the wall and on the platform? On the battlement?
On the platform.
Okay.
I'm on the battlement.
You have reached the battlement. The Hydra lets out a loud hiss, turns, and scurries away from you as fast as it can, provoking one attack of
2
opportunity.
OAs, 1 note. Okay.
Come on.
2 for back attack.
And it's only got 14 AC now.
24.
Yeah,
That's a crit.
there you go.
Is that a
Your
critical?
dagger.
Oh, that is. It clears by 10.
Was that a called shot? Did you include the called shot penalties?
No, it's back attack, right? It doesn't
Oh,
have
right,
its
back
plates
attack,
on.
right.
back
The plates are up.
attack.
Yeah. That's a crit then.
So 44 plus
And
4.
which dagger is this? Oof.
This
That's
is the
the
dagger of
Balthara
Balthara. So 15 damage, and it needs to make a saving throw.
Nick,
on,
why don't you
come on.
roll me the creature's saving throw?
Oh, good. I'm gonna definitely fail. Yes.
8. All right. And it is...
7.
7? Okay, so it is an 8 hit die creature. That puts its saving throw versus paralyzation at 10. 7 is a success. Your dagger slides in, wounds the creature, and it comes to a complete and total stop.
Yes.
I finish it with the Spirit Blade.
Right. You can easily run it through.
Oh, I guess it'll be next round. Is there anything else up here?
Oh, that's a great question. You gaze about and you don't see anything yet, but this is a fortress. It's hard to imagine that there wouldn't be something else nearby.
All right, hang the rope over, Grimes.
I finish it. Does it disappear?
It does.
Does it disappear, Neal? Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. I crouch down low and pull my cloak up, and I want to look inside the wall and see what we're dealing with.
In this corner of the fort, there's not much, actually. It's just sort of rocky, broken terrain for a ways. No sign of buildings, no sign of creatures, just more moonscape.
Only got 20 feet of rope. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
Yeah,
Hang it down. I've
40
got
feet
jumping
down.
proficiency. I've got a
Can't
jumping
reach
proficiency.
20 feet above your head with a jump.
I'm 7 foot tall. Why not?
You're not
My hands
7
reach.
feet
I only need
tall.
to jump.
Are you?
Well, it's 6'6" or something.
Okay.
With big stone legs. What was that?
I got a jumping proficiency.
All right.
Ryan
Let's
can
see.
hold it over. Ryan can get a few more feet down by hanging it with his arm.
I'm not going to be strong enough to lift
not
you
gonna-
up like that. Let's see. With running start, you can do 2d6 plus your level in feet. Oh, that's distance.
Oh,
High
oh,
jump,
that's for distance.
1d3 plus half your level.
So
what is
1d3
that?
plus 5.
That's 8 feet plus your 6'6",
your height.
plus maybe another, let's call it 7 feet reach with your hand. Plus
Oh,
1 feet
more than
plus
that.
8.
Be more like 8 feet.
No creature can high jump more than 1.5 times his own height. Okay,
So
you're
if
still
the
fine.
rope,
Get to
if
about
s-
10 foot.
So you can
Because
add
also,
8 feet to your reach, and if your reach is currently 7 feet, then you can reach about 15 feet on the best jump possible. Which seems to be about right. And the rope is only 20 feet long. Grimes can't lower it any lower than that. He needs to actually hold some of it to brace himself. There's no way you're making this.
Okay. Is there any rocks around?
Not for 20 feet.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, there's all this rocky moonscape everywhere, but there's a 20-foot cleared section between the wall and where you are. And if you want to move a rock big enough to give you like an additional 5 feet of height, you need to bring over like a 5-foot tall rock. And that would be pretty fucking loud. Yeah.
Or a few smaller rocks.
What are you going to do?
Okay, well, does the fact that I can jump against the wall give me any extra... I'm not just leaping high in the air, you know, I can jump on the wall and try and, like, scramble up at least
maybe if your feet weren't turned to stone.
Oh, fuck off. Okay.
How far... Can we even see the front gate from here, or are we way...
No. You're too far to see the front gate.
Wait, alright, I throw the Taskmaster whip at Ryan.
40 feet into the air?
He's got 18-100 strength or something. That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
How long? The whip you said was like 12 feet long?
Wait,
I think it said 15 to 20 feet. Mm-hmm. Do you have a rope use proficiency, Grime? Can you knot these two things together?
I do indeed have a rope use proficiency.
All right. You have extended your rope plus whip. It is now long enough for you to throw it over the side and for William to reach it.
Okay. Hold on, strong Grimes.
Is there anything on the top to tie it to? Like, can I just tie it to like the palisade?
Yeah, totally.
Are there
There's
like,
a parapet you can attach it to.
So I just tie it to that. Also using the rope use. Probably at least 35 feet, less than knots. So he can just grab it and climb. The rope and wall should give him a +10.
Yeah. Give me a climbing check, William.
What's the roll?
D20 plus 1/3 of your strength and dex.
Added together.
Yeah, added together. Yeah, add it together and divide by 3. Yeah. And then you get a 10 for your rope and wall. Holy shit! William is so eager to get back to that Grimes, which is definitely Grimes's grinder name. And you scale to the top. Both of you are over the wall. And it's quiet for now.
Alright, should we jump down?
Do we want to jump or just take the rope with us?
Well, if you go down by rope, it's going to be attached to the wall, and you'll have to leave it behind.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave it behind.
You could climb down, and I could take the rope with me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I try and climb down, but I'm fully expecting to fall. Is there any... If I jump...
There's not a staircase.
There's no staircase here, but you just made it 20 on your climb up. I think you can just climb down the other side. No additional check needed. Yeah.
All right.
I'll untie the rope and do the same. You want me to make a check?
Yeah, I'd like you to scramble down with the check on this one. You will slip. Give me a D100 for what?
That's including the -15, right?
Right, yeah. Give me a D100 for how you are about halfway down, 20 feet down. A little less than 20.
Yeah, let me check what my tumbling proficiency allows. Let's see. On a successful check, I only take half damage. Falls of 60 feet or less.
Yeah, give me that tumbling check.
No, damn. So it's like 2d6 damage.
You fall and land on your butt. You take 6 damage total.
Worth.
You feel your coccyx
the rope.
sprained. Painful. You'll never wag your tail again. Now you're inside the demon fort. But it's only a matter of time before someone spots you in here. And now there's no way out.
Yeah.
Where
but
to,
there's,
boys?
Rocky outcroppings, right? So we can feasibly hide.
Sure.
What do you think, Ryan? We just make a beeline for it? I think maybe we go like a mile in and then Wait, let's consult the tongue. Is it pointing perpendicular completely?
I consult my eyes first to make sure there's no demons in this courtyard or whatever.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, I'll roll that too.
You guys gaze about. No demons in sight. Not yet.
Oh, my ass. Yeah, take a look. And I hand William the gem of seeing and the tongue.
All right.
While I brush myself.
Which direction does it point?
Like diagonal in from the corner. It's strong now. The vibrations, you know, you can feel them not just in your hands, but now kind of in your forearms. So heavily does it vibrate.
Okay, I think we should try and dart from rocky outcropping to rocky outcropping until it's perpendicular.
Are there rocky outcroppings here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Sure. You're wearing a cloak of scrag kind, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, you guys move from rock to rock. When it comes into view, sort of through the haziness of this plane, you can see a large portal. It's shaped with how do we call this? Let me rephrase. You see a pathway, first off, that winds up a bit of a hill towards this like peak near the ocean. And upon this peak, you can see this like wreathed structure. It's like a portal. It's oblong, oval shaped, with like spikes and horns coming off of the sides, wreathed in non-light producing flames that sort of just shimmer around it. The center of it is like the last portal, sort of, you can't see through it, but there's like a flatness to it that moves and changes before you.
Is it guarded?
You see what appears to be a wagon rolling up this pathway, guarded in the front by 4 warriors and in the back by 4 warriors, led by a taskmaster, winding its way up this hill towards this portal.
Okay,
At the
but
top
other
of the
than
portal, next to the portal, you can see more guards. There appear to be 4 warriors and a taskmaster at the portal itself.
Okay, so we let them go through and then make a break for it?
Yeah, so I think we hide behind whatever rock we're hidden behind, pull up our LV cloaks, and hide.
If we can make a dash for the portal, Ryan, Grimes, we could get through and then use the gloves to disable it so they can't follow us through.
Yes. But we still have 4 warriors and a taskmaster on this side of the portal.
We can beat that. Or we could just try and go through them, like break a path and jump through.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's wait.
You wait. The procession gets to the portal. The first guards seem to be chatting with the guards at the top, barking orders back and forth or something. Then the first group...
How far away are we?
A couple 100 feet.
Can I hear what they're saying, or is it too far?
Give me an eavesdrop check. It'll have to be a good one. It'll need like a 25. Yes, you can hear these creatures. Interestingly, you cannot hear what the arrival people are saying, but the response from the gate guards is audible to you.
Is that the direction their mouths are facing, or is it that I can't understand their language?
It's the language. Like, you can hear the sounds of both of them, but only the language from the ones facing you can you understand. And you understand it to be... it's just like affirmations of the shipment coming through and like expectations of how helpful this will be for breaking through to the other side. And then...
Talking about breaking through, are they trying to get back to Arcadia? Or get to Arcadia?
They must be.
The wagon guards march on through, and as they go through, you hear a booming yell coming from behind you, back in the direction that you climbed over the wall, and then one of those shriekers, which you've sort of like, they've been around, but this one starts going off, and it's close. It's got to be within a couple 100 feet nearby, and it belches out its ear-shredding sound. Ah! Ah!
Does the wagon proceed through the portal?
Yes, the last couple of guards look back, and then the portal guards, you can hear them say, "Just keep going." and they move through.
Did the portal guard stay up near the portal, or did they come down to us?
Nope, they're staying at the portal.
I think now is when we make our break for it.
So I'm worried about going through and having to fight the wagon on the other side. It would be nice to wait a minute, but I feel like maybe we haven't got the chance to wait.
I think the longer we wait, the more chance they'll have to mobilize. So let's just run up the hill.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, you guys break for it, running your scrag cloaks, flapping in the wind, weapons drawn and ready to go.
You know it.
Yeah.
Okay. The guards see you coming. They get themselves ready. The 4 fighters in front, the taskmaster behind them. When you hear, as you make your way up this like risen pathway, you can hear something in the distance. You look behind you. You can see maybe like, never mind, we'll forget that detail. You can see kind of charging in your direction. Well behind you is one of the gate breakers. It's coming up the path as you're headed for the warriors up front.
Okay, should we try and break through?
Yeah, how wide is the path?
The path is a good like 15 feet wide. The trail on it is maybe 8 feet wide. So it's like 8 feet of nice carved stonework pathway, and then 4 feet on either side that begins to like slowly dip down off of the cliffside.
And what formation are the guards taking at the top? Are they just in a row?
4 across, because the top is actually like a bigger, rounder pad. So you've got like a narrow pathway leading to like a bigger section where the portal is. So they're 4 across at the very front with the taskmaster directly behind them.
Armored?
The taskmaster is armored. The warriors have shields.
Okay.
All right, Grimes, stay behind me. I go into a charge. I sprint up the hill towards the line of warriors.
Let's do it, William. Party, let's roll initiative. And let me bring some monsters before us. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a taskmaster. And
It's now or never.
a gate breaker. You will do this, 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 this. Ascending, descending, ascending order. All right, 2 of the warriors
really
are
well. 1, 2, 3
ready.
on those warrior initiatives.
Yeah.
3 on the taskmaster.
Does charging give me a bonus to initiative?
1, a bonus of 1.
Yeah.
So,
So
I'm on
you will
8.
go at 8. So so it's gonna be basically the same. The first 2 warriors have attacks readied as William charges into them. Give me an attack roll, William.
Okay. The taskmaster is between me and the portal. If I were to break through these guys.
Yes.
Okay. So I was kind of hoping to just like shield bash and make a path and then dive through, but the taskmaster will stop me.
Yep. You would
Alright,
need
so I
to
reassess.
kill 1 or 2 of the warriors and then push the taskmaster or kill the taskmaster.
Okay. I get bonus of 2 for charging.
Yep.
Okay. First warrior. 34.
34. You hit and clear by less than 10.
16 damage.
Minimum damage. You slap him across the face with your blade. A little bit of demon bone and blood goes flying, but the creature gives you a wicked grin as it and the guy next to it both have readied attacks slash at you with terrible results. They each roll, one of them rolls a 13, the other rolls a 16.
No good.
No good. The next warrior kind of skips to the side and attacks you from the flank. Oh god, 12, 13, with an 18 to hit. That's pretty terrible. And then the taskmaster goes. He points his big demon sword towards you and speaks a word. You can see like lightless flames appear around his eyes, and you must make me a saving throw versus fear.
Oh fuck. 7.
Is that a failure?
Save.
What's fear?
Don't you get a bonus?
The sword.
Spell?
Oh yeah. Wait, so
The
that's
sword gives you +1. Your ring of protection gives you +1.
So it's a 9. Yeah.
That's gonna be a pass then.
Whew. Right.
Yeah, because fear is petrification, I think, or is it?
Oh yeah.
Paralyzation. It's one of those two, and that's a 7 and a 9. So if you roll a 7 and an 8, and so if you roll a 9, you're definitely well past it. You are not afraid of the Taskmaster.
Damn right.
Grimes.
All right, I come running up behind William, not charging.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to get up and over these guys. I don't think
they were 4 wide.
Climbing over them.
They were 4 wide. William hits them, and then one of them comes around to flank William, creating the tiniest of pathways between it and the edge.
I think I slip up behind him and just backstab him. I probably can't get an assassinate, but I can do a full-on backstab.
You'll be coming from his flank, and you can try and like whip around to the back.
Yeah, that's what I do. And he either turns to face me, exposing his back to William, or he keeps his back facing me.
No, he's really eager to fucking kill William. He is fixed on target as you come up behind him.
10, and then +2 for back attack. He should have no shield, no armor. 29 to hit.
Nice.
Easy peasy.
Does that clear by 10 with no shield?
No,
Back
AC
attack,
22.
no
AC 22 unarmored.
Fighting style as well.
22. God. DM hacks.
So he doesn't get any dex or anything like that, Neal, if he's being back
Correct.
attacked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
All right. I deal 9 damage and he needs to make a 6 petrification.
Saber's petrification is a 15 on the die, which is a pass.
And I guess he's not even. He doesn't get an OA because he doesn't even see me.
What do you mean?
Well,
OA? Like if you were to walk away?
No, he doesn't see me. He can't. He doesn't threaten me with his back. With his back to me.
Are you gonna just move past him?
I'm thinking about it. I do have my second attack, but I wonder if the Taskmaster's. But I'll try and finish this guy. Is this the 15 warrior? No, this is not. D20 +7, I think, with my offhand. +2 for back attack.
Come on.
Well, 20 so slow.
All them nerds.
All these plague dodgers. 20.
Ooh, shy by 2. You bring your dagger into his back, but the plates sort of are in the way, and you can't find purchase on the soft flesh. The other demon. Oh, go ahead.
I'll keep walking over to here. I don't know how wide does the passage narrow or.
Yeah, so it's a fairly. It's like the 15-foot wide path or whatever, and then these guys are at the end of that section, and then it begins to bulge out and get bigger.
Okay, so bulge that. So I can stay outside of the Taskmaster's reach?
Yes, but the Taskmaster definitely sees you and is tracking you with his head.
Portal. Of course, yeah.
The other warrior comes around to flank William and makes 2 Oh, they get 2 attacks. I always forget about this. Makes 2 attacks against William.
Well, at the end of the round, yeah.
Sure.
Well, I haven't done my second attack yet, so.
All right. He'll roll a 15 against you, William. No good. And that's when the Gatebreaker charges. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Coming up the hill.
It's not there yet, or it is there? Yeah, you described it as quite far away.
Yeah, it is coming up the hill in a charge, but it will not reach you with its charge by this round. However, if you throw a look over your shoulder, it will be here next round.
Okay.
Let's do initiative.
No, second attack for me.
Oh, second attacks, yes.
Okay, so this one that I've been fighting, I'm going to finish it off. 30.
30 will hit. Just barely.
23
23. You'll hack it. It will die. And vanish into small little particles everywhere.
Okay, and seeing the Taskmaster, I want to try and, lagging a bit. I want to try and, circle around here.
All right, you will provoke attacks of opportunity as you try and move through the space of the one that you just killed.
You can withdraw.
Well, this is his second attack and then end round movement. So the one of them rolls a 20.
Actually, maybe, hang on. Let me think. Okay, you've already rolled.
I roll. Yeah, one rolls a 20, one rolls a 30.
Okay, 30 will hit.
30 is a natural 18. Does it clear by 5?
Yeah.
It'll crit you then. The obsidian blade cuts through your dragon scale armor ever so slightly, ripping your insides for 13 points of damage. And then the enemies get to make their second attacks as well.
Yeah.
So if you do that, they shift to match, still sort of coming around on you, and both get attacks.
How did he move through his allies?
Well, instead, I moved him to the wrong square, and then he would have gone that way or whatever. The attack rolls are 2 4s. Oh no, that's a 16 and a 16 against you, William. Let's roll initiative if you haven't already done it.
I haven't.
Grimes has done so.
Oh fuck.
All right, Grimes, you're the first one up.
Remember to attack between the plates.
There's no plates.
Well, Neal, I mean, how do they get 22 AC then?
DM hacks, I don't know, crazy fighting styles or something that they get from the back.
They're unlike the Hydras, who have fewer plates and they kind of go up and down. The demon plates are more in line. The warrior plates are more like stacked against each other, more like fish scales than like bird feathers.
And it's stronger than plate mail.
You're on another plane of existence. They're home. You're out of whack here. Things don't quite work the same way. They're significantly stronger here than anything else.
Can I go through the portal from here, or is the Taskmaster blocking it entirely?
You could... no, you could probably slip through it right now. There is enough room that you would provoke an OA from the Taskmaster, but you would be through the portal by the time the OA goes off, and it wouldn't like the creatures going through the rock.
I think I shout, "William, get through the portal!"
Let's do it.
I don't think I want. I guess it's the gate. The gate breaker is going to come charging. How far is the gate breaker from us right now?
40 feet. It's here next round. It's here in a few seconds.
But I'm surrounded by demons. They can't attack me without attacking them first.
Oh no.
That's fine. That's alright. I'll kill them. I'll be alive still.
What are you gonna do, Grimes?
I need to take care of the gate breaker.
You gonna throw your dagger of Velthara at it? Leave it behind?
Plan, but I've got to get behind it or something.
Oh, I don't know, Grimes. Maybe we should just go for it.
Go for what? Go for the portal?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Great. I've got to take one attack from the gate breaker and the Taskmaster, and then I can just withdraw through it, maybe.
Not if it breath weapons you.
So these guys don't have breath weapons. They've not used a breath weapon the whole time we've been here.
How did you get turned to stone?
That was a beholder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I'm already half stone anyway, so I'm mostly immune to it.
I'm going to move here and make my attacks. 20 plus. Is the Taskmaster turn to face me?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and he has shield and an armor. I need a 20. 23 is not even going to hit, is it?
The Taskmaster has armor, no shield. Its AC is 30. Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, that's it.
Do you realize how ridiculous you sound saying these numbers?
Absolutely, yes.
Well balanced for William.
Yeah, right.
I guess I just need to roll a it doesn't even matter. I've got a 5% chance to hit.
Yeah.
Fuck, okay.
The odds are insurmountable. All right, Grimes, you make your attacks against the Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Are you ending your turn there?
No, I'm gonna step through the portal and William, get in the portal.
Okay.
And
So
I'll
you
step
will-
through and yeah.
You won't provoke an attack from the Taskmaster, but you, I guess we're sort of using a weird half map here. You could have been in a spot to just be attacking the Taskmaster.
Well, this
and
guy's
not...
facing William. He's
Yeah,
not even.
it's fine.
He can't even see. I'm behind him.
Yeah.
He can't even see.
Yeah, so you've slipped to the Taskmaster, tried to battle him, and you back into the portal as the demon whip kind of cracks towards you. You slip on through to the other side of the portal. I'll tell you what you see when it's your turn next round. Gatebreaker. William, it comes huffing and puffing up the
that's
road.
a convenient word. All right.
What's it puffing, Neal?
It lowers its head and goes for a full bore charge through the, like, trying to hit you and the demon between you and it, just like you're both the enemy, charging you both.
I'm taking I want some advantage for being the second guy in line here.
Yeah. It'll be
Cover.
well,
100% cover.
how do we say? This
Remember
is
the
why I don't really want to
22
use this map, because this map is sort of shitty, but he's less than going through a guy. I guess, I could make it look like this. If we were to ignore this piece of crap here, it'd be coming more like this. You know, at the spot where neither of you is in the way, but it has to, like, target both of you. Does that make sense?
Well, not really, but okay.
This is why I didn't want to use a map, but, like, your
no,
demons are sort of
they surrounded
positioning,
me
they're
there.
surrounding you, but if there's 3 people sort of surrounding you, that does mean that there's, like, these nice 60-degree arcs or something between them where it can,
But we're not just
someone else
standing
can come.
still. They're moving around, fighting me. Like, I feel like there's a very good chance that they're in the way.
Oh, well, yeah, you're in the way, they're in the way. Let's just roll some dice and see what happens. You know,
All
that's
right,
what the attack rolls are all about, is judging
I
the
trust you.
exact hits or misses.
You've never been unfair before.
If you're trying to get yourself some sort of bonus, I can't do it. Here we go. This is going to be a 29 to hit against
well, it
the
hits.
demon, and against you is a natural 1 plus doesn't even fucking matter. So the Gatebreaker comes charging up. 29 says Buddy in the back, which will definitely hit him. And we'll do 3d12 charge damage. 1, 2, 3. For 12, which is really shitty on 3d12. And we'll break his turn there. The Taskmaster will step back to put his back to the portal. So nothing can go past him without, at first moving him out of the way. And will then use his Gaia Spear spell on you. The whole area that you are around. Oh no, he's going to use his Horn of Blasting. He lowers his head and lets out a at you and everything in that area. Give me saving throw versus spells. All of you.
11. Pass. No, wait. Yes,
Versus
pass.
spell?
Yeah.
All right, here's the 3
9.
warriors. 1, 2, 3. And the Gatebreaker. Ooh. Okay, so only 1 warrior passes. You pass. On a pass, you are stunned for 1 round and deafened for 2. On a fail, you take damage and are stunned for 2 rounds and deafened for 4. So you and one of the warriors are stunned and reeling. It's not held, so you can't be auto-killed, but you're effectively going to skip your turn, and other people are going to have +4 against you on the stunned round.
Wait, everyone's stunned. Oh,
Everyone's stunned for 1 round except the Taskmaster.
Right, except for the Taskmaster. Yeah. So
I'm
it
not stunned, I
breathes
can
this
move
horn
on.
of blasting. You're, like, reeling and stunned, and it's standing there. You're not going to be able to, like, stumble into the portal. Why don't we... Let's see. This warrior can't... The warrior... So you're reeling right now on your turn. Can't really do too much. All the warriors surrounding you are reeling and can't really do too much.
Wait, so which is the one warrior that is going to be acting at the same time as me?
The guy on
Everything's
top.
stunned for 2 rounds, so the guy on top is stunned for 1 round. Okay.
Yeah, so you and the guy on top are only stunned for 1 round. The guy closest to the portal, while the 2 behind, away from the portal, plus the Gatebreaker are all reeling for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll me initiative and hope you can beat the Taskmaster, because you lose your turn this round.
What about crimes?
What about Grimes? That's a great question.
Should I roll it or not?
Yeah, roll your initiative.
Unless you're messing with time, my plan is to hop back through the portal immediately.
Okay. Well, I should tell you what you see first on your side of the portal, right? Unless you're not paying attention. If you're like jumping through and jumping back, you know.
I'm sure I would glance at it, but if you want to keep it somewhat secret for the
we'll keep it somewhat secret then for
narrative.
For narrative pacing, yes.
Okay. But I'm able to stay in initiative on both sides. There's not like a weird time thing going on.
Correct. You can stay on initiative on both sides.
Okay.
Okay. So where are we in our initiative order here? Grimes goes first, then William. This guy's not around. Okay. Grimes, you are first. You're in a grayscale world. The portal's on your back.
Like the, I'm flipping around and heading back through the portal blade first. And like the interdimensional phase assassin that I am,
Oh my god,
I assassinate this taskmaster in the back through the portal.
You leap through the portal, reappearing.
Genius.
Give me your assassinate.
Come on, Ryan.
Attack is +2.
Surprise, everything
else.
gets another 4. So total of 4 for all the things. 24.
Oh, it's got 30 AC. It doesn't even matter.
Yep, you bring your assassinate right towards its heart and just like skids across its plate mail armor.
An offhand is not a natural 20, so there's
Nope.
nothing there.
Doesn't matter. William, it's your turn.
Okay, am I acting fast enough that this demon is still stunned?
You are
Right.
going before it, so it is still stunned, yes.
Come here.
Slip
Take my
around
free
it.
shield bash on the taskmaster and try and shove him out of the way.
Alright. Give me a shove.
Oh, mate, it's 30 AC though. Oh no, wait. For a shield bash, I don't need to beat its AC.
You're just trying to shove it, so you need AC 10, right?
Yeah. So,
So don't roll a 1. Yeah, you
Unless you're trying to
bring
deal
your
damage or something.
shield to bear and give me an opposed strength check.
yes! 37. Come on.
37.
Oh my god, what? So what happens? What happens? Wait, I've got
I
18
think
dash
Ty-
100 though. Does that give me a...
No,
that gives
the
me...
additions don't matter.
Bullshit.
So I think
See,
Ty goes
roll
to
a
defender.
20.
You try to shove him, and you can't shove him hard enough, and he stays still.
Can I get past him at all? No. No chance.
No chance.
How tall is he though? I can't get through his legs.
It's like 7 feet tall, and I don't think you with your big stone legs can like quickly dart underneath him. Maybe Grimes could like tuck and roll, but not old man William.
You've got your attacks.
Yeah, I've got 2 attacks still, so...
Make your
to roll them
attacks.
both?
Hit and miss.
Or 19.
Earth elementals aren't looking so bad now, are they? You slash into the taskmaster, wounding him slightly. He chuckles at the pain, enjoying the fight that he has with you. A worthy opponent has been found, he thinks to himself. And let's see about this. Nope. All right, he will make 2 slashes at you with his sword. I guess he'll take 1 now, 1 at the end of the round. The first slash comes in with a 23? A 23.
No. No.
Nope. Okay, and then the warrior gets his turn. He's no longer stunned. He kind of snaps back to his senses and takes a hack at you, William, with a natural 20 modified 32.
Yeah, that's a
Clears by 10? Yeah.
5. Clears by 5.
Sorry, clears by 5. Minimum damage on the critical hit. It does 2 and 3? 2 and 3 for 5 damage. The worst crit he's ever had. This demon clearly ate inferior demons his whole life and has never had the strength of a true warrior inside of him. Second attacks go off. William.
I already did both attacks.
The Taskmaster gets to make a second attack then. Natural 20, modified 37.
What?
Oh,
That's
shit,
3
that
natural
clears by
20s
10.
in a row?
Apparently it is.
Triple damage.
Triple damage on his sword. 3d10 plus 5. 18 and 5 is 23 damage to you, William. You're down to 9
11.
HP? 11?
11.
All right, the warrior gets a second attack. It's a natural 18. Plus 12 is a 30. That's another crit.
Yeah.
The crits are raining. You will take 7 plus 1 plus 3 is 11 points of damage. That brings you to exactly 0.
Yeah.
At the end of the round. Grimes. It's on you.
Just pull me through now. Just grab my arm, pull me through. Easy.
What are you gonna do, Grimes?
Is there enough room to just drag William's body through the portal?
I mean, everyone's been sort of fighting back and forth. It's gonna be awkward. You'll probably provoke an attack of opportunity.
I mean,
But roll me initiative. 7. You barely beat the warrior who rolls an 8, the taskmaster who rolls a 14. You're sort of like by the portal, by the taskmaster. William is just on the other side of the taskmaster.
Half out of the portal, but I'll come out and try. If I can just grab William's body and pull him through the portal, that's what I'd like to do.
All right, you can grab William's body.
From the taskmaster.
Is heavy though. Not only is he a big man, but his legs are stone that provides a lot of friction. I kind of feel like it's appropriate to make a strength check with the awkwardness. Like if it was just you and him and nothing going on, but with the monsters around and with the taskmaster sort of between you two.
Grimes is strong.
You cannot write this shit, guys. You grab William and drag him through the portal. The taskmaster whirls, brings his sword to bear on you. It's a natural 5 plus his 17 is a 22 against you.
Dude, go for it, dude.
He will slash you up for 14 points of damage as you drag William's unconscious and rocky body.
I'll say that I probably sheathed my dagger during that.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah.
So I'll take full damage.
You drag William 5 feet through the portal. The warrior is on your heels with only an initiative of 8. What are you going to do with the rest of your movement?
I would go through the portal. What do you mean?
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. The demon...
Go to another dimension.
The demon pops through, hisses at you.
Wait, you can anti-magic glove it, right?
I don't know if he's got enough time
to action?
Sheathe his daggers, grab you, pull you through, get his backpack, pull out his gloves, put them on.
Okay.
By then, the warrior leaps through the portal.
Should have had the gloves ready, considering that was the plan. But,
well, the warrior rolls a...
That would have disabled your rune blade as I dragged it through the portal along with you.
No, I know, but they're probably not in your backpack. I mean, they're probably like in your pocket or something.
There and whatever. Doesn't matter.
Right.
I don't want them to touch
me. The warrior
yet.
hops through, slashes at you with a 25 to hit for 6 damage. The taskmaster... The taskmaster turns and steps through the portal as well.
Is there enough space for all of this? What's on the other side? Like,
it's a good
can the
time.
taskmaster even fit through the portal?
The taskmasters can move through the portal, but the question of space is actually very important.
I feel like even the warrior may be provoking OAs as he steps into the portal.
But you wouldn't have your weapons drawn, right?
I'm holding William's rune blade. How else would I have gotten it through the portal?
You can fight these guys on this side of the portal.
You know what? Yeah.
+5 sword.
I think you have William's sword, so you're dragging him. The demon steps through the portal, which I think you are in a prepared situation. Go ahead and make me an attack roll against the demon.
Is this the taskmaster or is this the warrior?
No, there's the regular warrior. Yeah.
All right. It's a +5 sword. So total of +12, I think. Unless there's any bonuses. 31. Natural 19.
Shit.
I cut off his head. I cut off his head and I don't take that damage.
You clear by 11. He has AC 19.
Wait. He doesn't have the same AC on this side of the portal.
Right. The monster has AC 19 instead of AC 28. So you clear by 12. What's the Rune Blade's special effect?
We don't know.
You've been hiding it from us.
I've been hiding it from
I think
you
it's
guys?
a boltful sword. I think that's an auto decapitate. I wasn't joking about cutting off his head, but you tell me.
Rune Blade. Critical hits cause. Yes. The monster must make a saving throw versus crushing blow. Or
How's this never come up?
I don't know. Probably because I keep forgetting about abilities. Maybe, maybe not. How many times do you crit something without killing it, though, William?
I mean, relatively often, but okay.
And I think one time it would have been relevant. You're like, oh, it's a beholder. It doesn't affect it or something like that.
Right. Because, okay, so it's... What it does is it breaks armor. Is the effect. So on a beholder, it has no effect whatsoever. So here we have saving throw versus crushing blow. For the armor, for the shield, it was a 3. It needed a 7 to pass. Your Rune Blade breaks the shield, shatters it into pieces, and then you clear by 11 or 12. So roll me all the damage you can.
Damage dice.
Yeah.
It's D8, so 3d8 plus 5.
Plus 2 or something.
Plus 1 for strength.
So that'll be 13 points of damage will rend the beast before you, breaking his shield. I think he survives, so he can still make an attack against you.
He already did.
Right, he already did, and it hit.
Yeah, and I already
did damage. Okay, perfect. Right. Perfect.
Back to your plane, demons.
Okay.
And
Taskmaster.
The Taskmaster is doing the same.
Right, so the Taskmaster is going to step through. You can see in this area, you are in a well-crafted room, like a square room made out of stone and mortar, like familiar stone and mortar, not this like demon construction. But you don't have enough time to pay attention to what's going on around you here, as the Taskmaster wades through the portal, kind of jostling with the warrior before it, stepping over William's body. Give me an attack of opportunity as he enters awkwardly into this room.
Does he have any penalties to his AC? Natural 20.
Holy shit!
The crits are rolling back against you, Neal.
He breaks his shield with a 4 on his D20.
What's his AC?
Oh, he doesn't have a shield. He has armor. You shatter his armor. His AC is 14 without his armor. So you clear by everything.
Does he have more penalties for being crammed? Or is it just 3 times damage?
Hold on. Wait a minute. That damage that you did to the warrior, how much? You did 13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They have less HP on this plane, so I will double your damage against them for now, because we're in a weird transitionary state. So you did even more damage to the first guy. Go ahead and roll your damage against the Taskmaster.
3 times damage dice? I cleared max. By 15. That's
Come on, Ryan. Yeah. How has it come down to this again with Ryan fighting with my sword? Save me.
22.
All right, so 22 is going to become 44 because we are transitioning from one plane to another, and the monsters have half the HP in your plane than they do in their native plane. So we'll just count your damage as double for the time being. You rip it to pieces. It is almost dead. I guess it's just going to try and attack you, but it's got a shittier... Oh, wait, what did that warrior roll to hit you, Grimes? Hold on, because its attack is also lower on this plane. I didn't say... It rolled a 25 to hit you? It rolled a 25.
I think so. I think a 25. That sounds familiar.
Yeah. It only has a 5 left, so it rolled a 20. Would that still have hit you?
It's a miss.
No, that would have missed. So I have 6 more life.
You would have had 6 more life, yes.
Right.
And the Taskmaster, now weakened in the shadow plane of the prime materia plane, slashes at you with his sword, which is no longer plus 17 to hit, but only plus 10 to hit. And he rolls a 21.
Unconscious, the monster
21 misses.
To grind.
Wait, I was good.
My
21
AC
hits
is 21. Oh, the Wound Blade gives me plus 1 to AC?
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Yes, it does. Yes,
what?
It does.
That's a broken item. Who gave you that piece of shit? Plus 5 to hit and damage, plus 1 to AC and saves.
The armor breaking is nowhere near as good as automatic decapitation, which is what I thought it did.
Yeah. All right. The 21 clatters against you. It's about to hit you, but there's a soft, shimmer about you as the Taskmaster's blade, barely misses your neck, giving you a close shave.
Initiative. Does this thing give Oh, this thing just has AC or initiative like a longsword, right?
Yes. But now that they're done, you realize that on the other side, the other guys are no longer stunned. So I don't know how you want to play this, but it's you versus these guys, plus any backup, plus whatever might be coming from further in the base.
Where's the backup going to fit? A quick glance over my shoulder. The caravan is at least, what, 5 minutes down the road? There's no way, they aren't here.
Glancing over your shoulder, there is a hallway that goes forward with a ramp up, and you can't see more than 50 feet.
Oh, who rolls a 7? Gross. All right.
You just need to clear it
first.
and then get the gloves out, right?
The Taskmaster goes first. He brings his sword against you with a 20 to hit.
Miss.
No. He hisses. He growls. Right. His abilities do not recharge. Grimes takes his turn.
On my turn, I draw the Dagger of Belthara in my offhand. So there's a rune blade. 22 hits in this plane.
Yes. Against the Taskmaster, AC 14? Yeah.
Yep. So D8 plus 6 is 8 points of damage, doubled to 16.
Taskmaster's barely alive.
Offhand is plus
Limping.
It's going to do quadruple damage, this will do.
Oh, God. Can't hit.
That does not hit, no. The warrior starts to shuffle around, tries to get on a flank side for you. Do you turn so that you are...
How big is this room?
It's about 20 feet by 20 feet with the portal near the back end of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough room for them to maneuver if they, like, spread out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I do what I can to maneuver. Yeah, I mean, if he steps away from me, he gets an OA.
He just, like, tries to skirt to your side with a 16 to hit on his sword.
He misses.
No good. Second attacks?
I think with 2 of them, they can always get a flank attack, right?
Yeah. They would get second attacks. The Taskmaster rolls a 15. The Warrior rolls a 23, which will just be a regular hit for 8 points of damage. Grimes is down to 20-something? 27?
27.
All right, William, you're unconscious still. Just have to clarify.
I look down at William. Grimes doesn't realize that he's only at 0, so he's like expecting that William's bleeding out on the floor or something.
All right.
Sense of urgency.
At the end of the round, another warrior pops through the portal.
How they fit through?
There's no room.
I guess he would. So at the end of the round, you see the Taskmaster like shove forward as a demon tries to pop through, but like the Taskmaster is backed against the portal. And there's no room to move.
Or does...
Yeah, I say he gets like stuck halfway between and has to retreat.
Attack of opportunity. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He cannot get through until the Taskmaster is dead or moved from its place. So let's roll initiative.
Yes.
10.
You will go first, Grimes, leader of men.
Let's start with an which is better? I don't even know which sword is better. I guess I'll use the rune blade. 16 hits the Taskmaster for 8 points of damage. Double 16 should kill it.
Yes, the Taskmaster crumbles and remains in place, despite nothing touching it.
Blocking the portal.
Offhand.
And it just falls to the ground.
Natural
Oh my
20.
God. Another 20.
Damage. Quadruple damage.
We don't do quadruple, right? We max out at 3 times.
The warrior has no armor. His shield is broken.
I mean...
But it's blessed. This is a...
It does double damage because it's blessed, but then it does double damage again because it's on this plane.
Oh.
Yeah,
the first attack was the rune blade, right? So this is the...
Yeah. This is the Dagger of Belthara, so it normally does 2d4. It's how many multipliers do we get?
You can do 3 times damage dice is the most. So
64, even 64. With being blessed.
No, it should be 12d4.
Right? 12.
Well, it'll do 64, and then he'll double it because
then it will double it, right? It's a multiplier, so not an additional dice. Yeah.
So he takes 40 damage and dies.
40 damage and dies on the spot.
And I stand in front of the portal, ready to take opportunity attacks against anything that steps through.
All right. A demon pops through the portal before you with a hiss and a sword, and your rune blade slices into him.
On this plane.
He has 19 AC.
D8 plus 6, 7 times 2.
7 times 2 is not a lot. It'll take 14 points of damage adjusted. Brings it to a little bit over half HP when it slashes out you with the blade. Rolling a 10 to hit against you. It's nothing. But behind it, you can see, because the demon's still at the portal, behind it you can see the horns of the Gatebreaker poking through, ready to take its place the moment it dies. They're like resting gently against its back, just waiting for the right moment. Not even its eyes are through yet.
The Taskmaster's corpse is still in the way of the portal, though.
Sure, but like you can walk over the corpse. Like, it's not that big of a deal, right?
How big is the portal?
It is maybe 5 or so feet wide, maybe 8 feet tall. And on this side, it looks like a shimmering mirror.
Through that? A Gatebreaker can fit through 5 feet wide?
That's a good question. Gatebreakers are pretty big.
He's gonna breath weapon you through the portal.
What are you gonna do, Ryan?
That is a move that Neal would pull. I think I can only disable the portal with anti-magic gloves as long as I touch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember, but
shit.
The warrior goes first. He slashes at you. It's a 15 to hit. You block it with your rune blade.
Just
what are you gonna do, Grimes?
You know,
just go for the gloves.
Yeah, I set my weapons down, or drop them. I mean, I don't drop them. I drop them hilt first so they don't break. I don't know. I kneel, set them down, and produce the anti-magic gloves for my bag.
All right. I think without anyone to give you cover, trying to get items from your bag in melee combat will produce an attack of opportunity.
Sure.
All right. It slashes at you. That's only an 11 to hit. You don't even need your armor. You duck and roll. Grab your gloves from the bag. Mid-roll, pull them out.
Put them on and touch the portal. Do I need to touch them
with
both hands?
The horns pop off. The portal vanishes. Now it's you holding the portal with both hands while
if
a
I let
demon
go
warrior.
With one hand, does the portal come back into existence?
Nope, it stays off.
Do I need both gloves on?
No.
If I let go with both hands, does the portal stay off?
It turns back on immediately.
Okay, and I keep one hand
Oops.
on it. Yeah. I guess I'll roll initiative. I'm gonna try. I'll try experimenting. Hopefully, I won't leave it open long enough for something to get through. But
all right, the warrior gets a second attack at the end of the round. It is a 21. You are no longer wielding the rune blade, so I think that's
correct,
a hit.
so that will hit.
All right, you will take 5 points of damage, bring you to 22.
Okay. Let's do initiative.
Oh, whoops, I don't need a dice for that. It goes after you. What do you do, Grimes?
Okay. I want to take one glove off and see if I can use just one glove to disable the portal, or if I need both of them on for the item to function.
So how do you take one glove off while
the portal will be open for about 5 seconds while I
Sure.
take it off, remove a glove.
Rip off a glove, tuck it in a pocket, grab the portal again, and it seems fine. It closes,
Okay.
that is to say.
And then with that free hand, I will draw whatever sort of swiftness and just start fighting off this warrior demon.
Give me rolls.
Yeah, an extra attack with that shit.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it. 19 will hit the demon, right?
Easy. Well, not easy, but definitely.
2 points of damage, which is doubled to 4.
Yep. Isn't there a strength bonus on here?
Not this weapon. I get a second attack for free, though.
Okay. The demon returns fire, slashing underneath towards your groin with a 14 to hit.
Nope.
And Grimes' second attack.
Attacks. Natural 1. I just dropped the sword. The sword sucks. I'm dropping it and switching weapons.
You drop it. The demon slashes at you with a natural 18, modified 25. Modified 25. Just a regular hit.
Just a hit.
For 6 points of damage, bringing you down to 16? You're slowly
16.
dying.
Come on, Ryan.
Is it? Can I reach any of the swords on the ground, or am I better off drawing another one from my waist?
If you can make me a dex check, you can reach the rune blade with your foot.
Do it. Dex check.
I kind of like just drawing more swords. I've got another spirit blade on my waist, so I'll draw that. That also gives me some damage. Oh gosh, so slow.
It'll go first. It moves well away from the portal, giving anything that wants to come through plenty of room, but like circles around you, so it's just on the other side of the portal from you, and lunges for your throat with its sword, getting a 21 exactly.
Come on, really?
Do I have my blade in hand yet?
Yeah, I think it's not too difficult to just draw a dagger. Okay. We can say you have it in hand.
So I will have damage soak.
It'll do 7, reduced to 6 to you, dropping you to 10 hit points.
It's getting close.
Grimes.
I stab it back. 13 to hit.
Oh, no. So close.
I'm not sure.
I think with an off foot, I want to try and get the rune blade closer to me.
Give me a dex check.
I get free off. Yeah.
Free off foot attacks.
I get free off foot attacks, so I inch the rune blade closer to me.
Drag it close enough. The warrior gets a second attack at the end of the round. It's a 10 to hit. His blade clatters against the side of the portal.
He's still in melee range with me?
Yep. Initiative between you and the demon. He gets a 13. You get a 14.
Right. That's the demon for the rune blade.
Goes for your foot, slashes at it with a 19 to hit.
I jump.
You jump, it hits the ground, sparks go everywhere, but they produce no light nor any heat. It's your turn.
I like toss the dagger in his face, and then kneel and pick up the rune blade.
Do you have it in hand while you're holding the portal?
Yeah. I'm like running a hand along the portal, staying in contact, picking the rune blade up, slashing in one swift motion. 26 is a
slices the critter. This guy, you have not broken this person's shield yet, so he has AC 19, so it does not clear by 10.
So D8, but it will be doubled, plus 6. Max damage, 14, is 28.
28 damage. You sever the demon's head. He falls to the ground.
And a pile
the portal's
of swords.
off. Bodies and weapons lie all around you. William is unconscious at your feet, bleeding but not dying.
I collapse, keeping a hand on the portal. William! I drop the rune blade, the pile of swords, and pull William closer.
You're in the middle.
I drag him over and I think confirm for the first time that he's actually alive.
You're in the middle of a demon fortress with a portal full of demons ready to enter on the other side of you. Your only ally is unconscious. You're at 10 out of 55 hit points. We'll find out what happens next time on Homeward Bound. And I think we're just gonna walk away. See you guys next time. Bye.